Hello, how's it going, guys? I like your shirts. That's pretty awesome. Matt, nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you. This is my daughter. She's autistic.
Oh, okay.
She don't
No worries.
hands.
Hey, I like your shirt.
Yeah. Hi, Bailey.
So,
Carrie.
I'm assuming this is the van.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
This is my van. I bought it in the north when I was living on the streets from a friend of mine. It's $300. It used to be a taxi cab. I've replaced the hubs. I've replaced the struts. I've replaced so much stuff. And then while we were in Missouri visiting my son, because my son was adopted, I had him when I was 17, this knuckle completely failed. My son's dad said he would not advise me to drive this back here.
Yeah.
I told him I live 2 hours away. That's not a choice.
Yeah.
And so I drove it, and you could actually feel when you were coming towards that last stretch by Claremore, it felt like that tire was twisting sideways.
Oh, dang-o.
And that's what she didn't know how dangerous the ride was.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to tell her, because if you speak it into existence, it's gonna happen.
Oh, absolutely, yeah, for sure.
So we just kept driving it. And we have that, but that's not safe to drive. That's an old vehicle that does this.
Yeah.
As you're driving down the road. My son was adopted. When we got home, she was crying because she won't get to see her brother again. Got the knuckle, and I think the tie rod left, because I've done the struts, I've done the shocks, I've done the sway bar. Ward's did my struts, and then supposedly my sway bar just broke off, and they forgot to tell me for 2 days.
Oh, dang it.
So I was driving without a sway bar, and luckily the sway bar is an easy fix. I can do that real quick. But that's where the last of my money went. I'm my mother's caregiver, and I have an autistic child. I don't have any more money to just dump into this.
Yeah.
My husband decided to leave because he don't want to handle his autistic child.
Yeah, well, that's messed up.
Either one, didn't care to begin with, or doesn't want to handle that she is who she is.
Yeah.
She has anger problems. She can't talk. We've tried for years to get her to speak. That's all we've gotten.
So this is the problem child right here, huh?
This is definitely the one that my son's dad said was scary as he would not drive it.
All right, let me grab a jack. All right.
I'm not sure where it's safe to jack it up.
Oh yeah, it's always the frame. Yeah, the pinch weld, I've seen them. I mean, they're supposed to be pretty sturdy, but I've seen the rust just give out on them. Seen a jack go through the driver's side door before.
Oh yeah, yeah. We had one, but this was exactly like this, that a jack kept going through the floor on the passenger side. Okay, I know it's not supposed to do that.
Oh shit.
It's setting, right?
Well, all right, so you're missing, did you have that that bearing in there replaced before?
What's there?
The wheel bearing?
The hub, yeah. That hub is brand new. It's under lifetime warranty.
Who did that?
Ward.
Okay, so it's missing 2 bolts.
Ward is never working on the vehicle again. That brand new hub is missing 2 bolts.
Yeah.
Replace it. Ward didn't put the hub one right. The bolt, there's 2 bolts missing out of the freaking hub. They lost their right to work on my vehicle originally over the sway bar. You don't don't let someone leave with a sway bar missing.
Absolutely not.
And then he wanted another $40 to put the sway bars on.
Wow.
So after you got your repairs, they told you they didn't replace your sway bars and didn't tell you?
No, they waited 2 days, and I went back to them because I went to check stuff and I noticed my ABS system wasn't hooked up right. And so I went back to them and told them, hey, this time you didn't hook my ABS. Last time you put the wrong lugs on. Can you hook the ABS back up? That was 2 days. And he looks at me and says, oh, and by the way, your sway bars broke. And then I called him just after I bought the sway bars and asked him what he would do if he could put them back on. And he's like, yeah, it'd be $40 a side. Another $80 to put on a part that he broke.
Yeah, that's nuts. So this hub is missing 2 bolts, and it looks like it's coming loose. Like it looks like it's walking off of your knuckle itself. So that would explain your whole steering situation. But if you just had this replaced and they told you it's under warranty, then I would 100% take it back up to them and tell them, you know, you had a professional mechanic come out Here, I'll take some pictures. I'll take a picture and send it to you so you can show them.
Okay. This is how I get to the store. This is how I get places I need.
There's one. I couldn't really get a clear picture of the other side, but that's just...
Oh, wow.
Yeah. So what'll happen is it'll start to twist and turn, and then what it looks like is it's starting to come separated.
That would be what freaked Justin out. My son's dad, he did not want me driving this home.
Well, I don't blame you if it's missing hardware bolts. That's...
But he thought the knuckle was completely faulted out.
Yeah. So, well, the knuckle itself, your hub goes in the knuckle. Your knuckle is basically just like bracket or a frame per se.
Okay.
So your wheel and everything, suspension-wise, is going to be just onto the knuckle. The only way your knuckle goes out is if you get in an accident, it bends, or if you have such a bad wheel bearing, it wallows a hole. And I mean, and if your wheel bearing was faulted terribly before, it could have done that, and they just slapped a new one on. And it couldn't have been...
Well, this knuckle, this hub over here, when I bought the vehicle, was out. And I didn't know it was out.
Yeah.
I didn't know what that sound was. And I drove it 1,300 miles here. And then I drove it to Goodman, Missouri and back because my dad had gotten shot and I was trying to help him out.
Yeah.
And I didn't know what it was. And he got in the vehicle to ride with me to hear the sound. He said, "That's your hub, hun." And when we went to replace it, the hub had started to weld itself back on.
Oh,
this
yeah.
side.
Yeah, I've seen that happen too.
And at the time, my husband was around, so he was able to take the axe and hammer it, pull it off with the come-along. But if it's that bad again, I don't know what I'm supposed to do. I can't do this myself.
Well, I will definitely help. So here's the deal. What I recommend to you is to take it back to where you had, replace those parts, show them that picture, tell them, hey, I want this done right. You know what I mean? We paid you money. I want it done right. There's no explanation, no reason for that. And if somebody, and I would tell them straight up, if you have a mechanic that's missing hardware when they're putting new parts on, I would fire them immediately.
That's what I said.
Yeah.
When they let it go with the sway bar, I told my mom I don't want them touching my vehicle any further.
Yeah, absolutely not. They need to torque each one of those and then check mark it if they're unsure, if you know, of their memory or whatever. But that, yeah, things like that can't happen, because I mean, if that gets you in a wreck to where it's like fatal.
Well, that's why I called an attorney, because that is against the law to be releasing vehicles with missing good, like important parts.
Well, not only that, them not even awareing you that you have broken sway bars in there, which are completely dangerous.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So that's not, and then even allowing you to take it off of their shop like that. I mean, that all I see from that is just an accident waiting to happen.
Touching my stuff again.
Yeah, no, absolutely. I would take it up there.
My thought is a lot of mechanics, their job is to make it have more problems. So you have to bring it in to fix it again.
Yeah.
And that's what I think they're doing, is intentionally making more and more problems for me so that I have to keep working at fixing it. And right now, I'm not working. I have bone disease. I'm having to take care of my mom. I have to be here in case she starts choking to death.
Oh, yeah.
So mom has been helping, and even she's on Social Security. They've been helping to try to fix it.
Yeah.
And we're dumping more money in it than it's worth.
Well, I can definitely tell everything's replaced on both sides. I see new struts, I see new sway bars, I see new tie rods. So I even see on both of those are brand new bearings. So that one looked all secured and straight, but this one is missing 2 bolts. And it looks like it's unseating itself, obviously, because there's no pressure to apply it. I would definitely take it up there. If they give you shit, just all you have to do literally is message us. We'll come out here tomorrow and make this right for you.
Okay.
So no worries. Yeah, don't worry about any of that stuff.
Hopefully it's not hot. Yeah, that's what I'm hoping.
Oh no, it's supposed to rain in the morning. Yeah, so let me know what the outcome of that is.
Okay,
and
I will call and see what he wants to do. And if you can you send me that on Messenger?
Yeah, I'll send it to you right now. Yes, ma'am. Yeah, I got you. Just let me know what they say, and then we'll just take it from there.
Thank you so much.
You're very welcome.